watching this, should be an interesting video for you. I'm currently on my way down to Birmingham for the British Arm Wrestling Novice Championships, which some of you may know if you follow me on Instagram. I've been arm wrestling for a couple of years now. I'm still a beginner. I've only been training seriously for around a year. But now the British Championships are here. And I've been encouraged very heavily by my team and people that I've met along the way to pull at this competition. Anybody who's anybody is going to be here. And I've already won one competition. I won gold last year in a local Warzone tournament. So I've got a good feeling about this one. Now, I'm just hoping to get in the top 3. If I win, I'll be overjoyed. But right now, it is 7 o'clock in the morning. We've been on the road since 5. Another hour and a half till we arrive. And I'll hopefully get some more footage for you. Maybe it's a bit commentary from the club captain Dave, who's currently half asleep, but hopefully it'll be an entertaining video. Okay everyone, just arrived here at the Novice Nationals. I've just weighed in, 85 kilos on the dot, so kilo underweight, so perfect here. It's quite a nice venue. Got Paul Maiden here from Arm Gods. Got 3 tables, pretty nice. And obviously PAA is the company representing. I'll keep you updated as we go, and more and more team arrive. Pretty good so far. So just weighed in, just getting a bit of meal prep. Chicken and rice mainly. Well, plant-based alternative chicken. And yeah, just put a few extra kilo on before we actually start pulling it around 12:30. Waiting for the other guys to arrive. Got here really early actually. Alright everyone, it's going to be a lot more than this. It's going to be about 200-300 people here today, but it's getting busy. Getting busy with the side table. Got Rob Zombie here. Few people here. People starting to arrive. We've got Big Man Taylor here, pulling in the, what is it? The Big Man Team class. The open category. What are your thoughts for today? For the YouTubes?
Shit and bricks.
Shit and bricks. Dave, any thoughts? One of our lads, Taylor, is warming up with Hung Houdini. Obviously they're different weight categories, but this is the man representing from Sunderland and Newcastle alongside me in the super heavyweight class, because the fucker couldn't put down the fork for a week. I didn't mean that, mate, I'm sorry. Smash him, Taylor, go on! Nerves coming now, I feel it. Oh, fitness stretch band. Hey everyone, it's getting pretty busy in here now. A lot of people's turning up, still a lot more to come. People's warming up on the tables, getting ready to go. We've got Leo Clark here. That's someone I've been told I'm going against. Looking good on the table, next to Tam Ballard in the 95s. So pretty much, it's getting near 11 o'clock. Weigh-ins are now closed. So the safety briefing will be up within the next hour. and then we'll start cracking. So I'm here with a friend of mine from one of the local clubs. This is Hugh.
What's up, boys?
Hugh's pulling right hand in the...
Yeah, I'm pulling right arm, yeah.
What category?
Minus 17 category.
Minus 70. Yeah. So Hugh has been training for 5 years. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hugh, could you give me any advice today? Because you've done a novice nationals before. I haven't.
My advice is you have to eat like for 3-4 hours.
Yeah, so I've eaten a couple hours ago.
Yeah, did protein, carb, fat, protein and core muscle. Fat is give you some fuel and good for cholesterol, increase testosterone. Carbohydrate give you more fuel, energy, that's what you needed. Also, don't drink any alcohol, nothing.
I've just drank alcohol.
Yeah, that's very bad. Then you need your stomach.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, tiny bit. So your core is strong, so you can be explosive with your stomach.
So what about as far as my style? My style and how I'm going to perform today? You've pulled me a few times and you know quite a few people.
Oh, yeah. So I feel like a lot of people have a mistake when they drop the weapon too much, and they have to be right at the setup. The setup is 99%.
Setup, good setup, yeah.
Yeah. Setup.
What about my setup? Do you think I'm good?
He's very good.
Really good.
Hand control, yeah. But I said setup 99%, yeah.
Yeah. So if you had to give the most important thing about food, anything, what's the most important piece of advice that you've learned to become the best arm wrestler?
To become wrestler, you have to learn train everything: side pressure, down pressure.
Train everything.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Even the ass.
No.
Not the ass.
Not the ass. No.
No. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Thank you for the interview, man. Hope you do very well.
You too, mate.
All right, guys. We have a special guest here. This is Arm Wrestling Essa Talkman.
Yep.
Me and Essa met about 2-3 months ago.
Yep.
Started talking a lot of shit to each other. We had a match.
Destroyed them left?
No, you left, but not fucking right. You didn't.
Okay.
I took the left-hand match last minute. Don't normally pull with left, but he did smash me on it. Fair enough. Now we're both here at the Novice Nationals. Essa placed
I placed second.
second yesterday. Always on steroids, Essa is. And coke.
So much.
Look at that, man.
And steroids.
Yeah. So today, me and Essa will more than likely be going against each other.
And I'm going to get first place.
You're going to get first place.
I'm going to get first
I'm going to
place.
smash you, you
I'm
sausage.
gonna smash you. Okay, we'll see.
Sausage.
We'll see.
We will see.
Yeah.
Because I know how you work.
No,
Now,
it ain't real for you.
is it not?
No.
No.
My riser used to be 22 kilos. Now it's 27.
Yeah, well, mine's in the
So
mid
yeah,
to high 30s. You
Doesn't
know.
work. But you're slow, so it doesn't
I'm
work.
really not slow.
Yeah, you are.
All right, we'll find out.
We'll
So
see.
I'm going to slap the shit out of Essa, and then we'll come back at the end, and we'll give a nice hug before we go home.
Okay, cool. Sounds great.
Nice, good.
Adrian O'Dwyer against Charlie Walker. Charlie Walker is in yourself, but the referee's decision is final. Okay? When you've finished, when you take a pin, come down to the front and tell Dan or Maria that you have won. Give them your name. Whoever's nearest to take it. Yeah. Whoever's nearest, come here. There, or there. That's it. Just give them your name when you've won. Other than that, give them hell and have a good one.
Here's one of our lads from Newcastle, Taylor. Taylor's pulling in the supers, I think I've already mentioned that. Taylor, what are your thoughts? This is your first competition. Fuck off. What are your thoughts? Speak up a little bit.
Nothing going through my mind.
You're feeling nervous, right? You're feeling nervous. There's some big guys here. You can see some big fellas. And obviously Taylor is a big man himself. Show the arms, Taylor. Autism. He's got that on his side.
Yeah.
He's got that on his side. Neil Cass here. Shithouse. Neil, you got any advice for the young lad?
Yeah, just enjoy the day, mate.
No pressure in here. Neil, you're the type of person that's perfect for giving advice considering you've injured both arms. So give us some advice and I'll do the opposite.
Go that way, mate.
You're right.
Yeah,
Go that way then.
go that way.
Spot on. Avoid what Neil does. Cheers, Neil. Okay, so we have an interesting development here. Essa's just told me that one of the guys, the guy who beat him yesterday, who I was kind of thinking is going to be one of the ones alongside Essa who could give me some trouble, he's not competing. And the guy I told Essa about, who gave me some trouble before, is not now competing.
So it's either me or him in the finals.
So we're going to go at each other for first place. So you got second, and I'm going to make sure you get 2 twos.
Well, I'm going to make sure You get second place.
Well, we'll see. You failed to pin me up CSL. Fair enough. He was hit. Fair enough. He was hit by a bus the day before, but you still failed.
I got you twice.
No, you didn't. You pinned me once legit first round when I didn't know what was coming. Then I pinned you, and then you got an extra point of 2 fouls.
Yeah, keep your elbow.
Yeah, but you didn't pin me.
Your elbow.
You did not overpower me for that second round.
No, I was overpowering you. That's
No, you
why
weren't.
you
No,
filmed.
no. You did not. Go on, give your predictions to the people.
Issa, first place. Seriously. I'll destroy you anywhere. In a hook, pop. I'll destroy you anywhere.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Your Spurs is going to get fired.
You might have to face Andrew on right.
Oh, I'm not worried about his right.
No. He's got a decent right.
His right sucks.
It's not bad.
No.
I flatten it, but still.
Nah. His right sucks.
In the straps, you might have trouble. I told him to go for the straps.
With everyone. With everyone.
Yeah. So that's his weakness. He does not like to be in the straps, which is exactly what I'm going to take.
Good luck slipping.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm putting glue on. Hello everyone. So I just wanted to give you a quick voiceover. So the guy to my left you're seeing is my very first match on the day. This guy is named Ben and he is a top ranked puller. He placed 4th last year in this exact tournament and he placed 4th this year again. And this is my very first match and this is how I deal with him. So during our match, Ben elbow fouls, as you can see by the ref, and we restart. So as you can see here in our second start, I do deal with him quite convincingly. He was very strong, he had a good hit and a good hand on him, but I dealt with him quite easily, and I was quite surprised that I did that with a guy ranked so high, so I had good hopes for myself going forward. And yeah, so this is round 2, where I go up against a fellow teammate, Andrew, who you may see later in the video. Andrew is very strong, although this is right hand. Andrew is a left hand puller, and he did injure himself yesterday in the match, which was very unfortunate. So me and Andrew went up against each other, and once again it was another relatively easy round, but I didn't really want to fight Andrew because we both wanted to go and continue. So this was another dominating round for me. So here's another angle of that. Thank you to Neil Cass for recording this. So this is where things started to take a turn for the worst. As you can see, the guy on the left in the red t-shirt was my second to last match for the day. And I'll put in a clip that I recorded on the day before I actually show it, so you can understand what happened. Guys, that's me out of the tournament. I really thought I was in for a good go. I probably would have been. I was on a good streak. I hadn't had any losses. And then I come up against this big guy, big guy. And what happened was, if you can see in the video, I was holding him for a while, but basically he came in for a hit and I felt a pop in the back of my shoulder, which I've never had before. I'm normally very good in those positions, but he was just so strong. I can feel it now in my shoulder. I can't really lift it too high. I don't think I'm seriously injured, like I've torn anything, but I definitely felt a pop in my shoulder. And I must say I'm very disappointed. I honestly thought I was going to come down today and at least place top 3. But my, was there some really strong men here today. I think I got 3 pins, which was pretty good considering the format. Even some of the guys who I thought were going to seal through to the final have been beat. It's just the name of the game, unfortunately, is that even if you have been training for a long time, like a novice is considered someone that's been training 1, 2, maybe 3 years. You could be someone who's trained for 10 years. I'm gonna have to swap my phone, my shoulder. A novice is someone who's considered up to 3 years on average, I would say. I reckon that guy's been training 5 years plus, maybe even 10. And the issue is normally when guys like that would just be out on the outskirts and they wouldn't compete. This year is the last novice nationals that we know of so far. So he's basically been forced to come down and pull, and no shade from the guy. Novice is a novice, that's the way the format is, unfortunately. If you don't compete, you don't become a pro. I was hoping to at least get to the final, but I got hurt, and you can't help an injury, unfortunately. I am in pain, as you can probably see when I walk off the stage. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm holding my shoulder. I was using a massage gun, and one of the guys who I pinned in an earlier round was really, really strong as well. And basically, while I was trying to basically rehab my shoulder, I got called up to him again, and he tore through me like butter. My shoulder was just gone, and my shoulder's my strong point. So it's a disappointing turnout. I am pretty disappointed. I've trained a year consistently for this, but that's the name of the game, and I'm thankful for the experience, and it really shows you where you are. Our other lad, Taylor, got beat as well, unfortunately, so now I just get to enjoy the show and hope that my shoulder isn't injured. I don't think it's incredibly injured. I think I've just popped the muscle, you know, something's been tight and it's popped and it's now sore. I'll know in the morning because I won't be able to lift my shoulder, and I'm hoping I don't get any injuries. By the time this video comes out, you guys will be able to know if I am fucked or not, but it's been a good experience, and I thank you guys for being along on the way.
Okay, so as I just said there, this was the round where I damaged my shoulder. So this first round, as you can see, as we're pulling, I get a good grip. I mean, he's a big guy. He's about similar height to me, but he had much more muscle. I'm more taller and slim. And as you can see there, I just folded his wrist back quite easily. And this is where things started to go south. So when you slip in a match, you get put in the straps, which you can see we have a strap around our hands. And this was the round where I thought I'll do the same thing again, but he kind of was a little bit more experienced, and as you can see, he kind of locks and stops me. Now, I had enough power to hold him and clearly hit through, but I just couldn't break his arm open. And as you can see, my style is, you know, if I can't get the pin, I keep going and I keep going. And he elbow fouled just then, so we restart again. But I still felt, you know, like I could hold him off, so I didn't quite know where this round was going to go. Yeah, so this same round, I knew something wasn't right, and as you'll see in a second, I start grabbing hold of my shoulder, because what happened was when we stopped, I tried to hit. As you could see, I was trying to pull through from that being on his side, and I felt something go in my shoulder, and you can see there, I just grabbed hold of my shoulder and I was wiggling it, trying to just work out any kinks if it was tight. And I knew something wasn't right, but in the moment, full of adrenaline, I just kept going. I should have realistically put the match down and hopefully went on to continue. But this round, I decided to continue. And as you can see, I kept hitting. And my shoulder didn't feel good at all. It felt almost like it was popped out of its socket. So this guy just held me there. And surprisingly, you know, even though I should have let it down, I kept fighting, and I thought, I'm going to give this guy the best I've got. Maybe he'll tire out. You know, you're kind of taught to fight through in certain situations, but I ultimately elbow foul. Unfortunately, I didn't think I did, but you've got to respect the ref's decision. Even if it's very minor, it's classed as an elbow foul. So I thanked the guy, double checked with the ref, and he said, yep. And as you can see, when I walk off, I am holding my shoulder. So this was my final round. As you can see, this guy in front of me is the guy I faced round one. The guy ranked 4th in the country last year, and he did the same this year. So massive congratulations to him. But as you can see, if you go back to round one, I dealt with him quite easily. And I definitely didn't feel tired. The only issue I had was my shoulder. So at the beginning of the round, you'll see I was talking to the ref, Dan Hanlon, and he was asking me, can you continue with your shoulder? Because I did mention it. And I said, yep. I'm okay. And I did say to my opponent, I said, just don't be too harsh. I'll give you my best. And as you can see coming up, I did try my very best, but my shoulder, you know, without that and feeling in pain, I had no connection through my arm. So I didn't quit. I still continued, and he put me down with a hook press very easily. So here's just one more angle of that exact same round. I just really wanted to just say that, you know, given that this guy placed 4th, if I'd have beaten him, I would have been up against the guy who placed 3rd. And I would have liked to have think if I hadn't gotten injured earlier on that I might have had a good chance of getting 3rd or possibly higher. But there's no way to possibly know, and ultimately it was just what happened on the day. Next you're going to see some footage of me at the end where I had a few painkillers and a bit of rehab with a massage gun, and I managed to have some fun on the side table, which is where just random guys get to meet up and pull each other and test each other out. So even with my injured shoulder, I managed to still hold off some pretty good guys on the table, and yeah, just enjoy that next.
Go for straps. If we need a strap, you look tired, bro. Look at that. He's tired. You go for strap. You can't favorite when you're tired. Go for strap. Your weakness, Look at that. Yeah, good. Be careful, tendon, yeah? Fuck it out. Can't break it.
So just real quick, this is Kyle from Ireland. He flew all the way over with his sister for the competition. He was in a lower weight category than me, but we met at the end and have never met before. And this guy felt pretty good. And he felt quite strong, and he's still relatively new. He's only about 6 months in, if I remember, but I gave him a few little tips and stayed in touch, and hopefully I'll see him next year if Nationals continues. Hello everyone, so I just thought for the end of the video I would give an in-person update. So it's been about 2 weeks since the competition. The first few days afterwards were awful. I like to toss and turn when I sleep. I predominantly sleep, thankfully, on my left side, not my right side, but when tossing and turning, my shoulder was terrible. I was in a lot of pain those first 5 days, even the first week. It's been just over 2 weeks now since the competition. And I'll admit, even in the video when I said that I don't think I've hurt myself, a few days after, I genuinely did think something is really wrong in my shoulder. It was popping. For example, if I'd come down the stairs or just walking around in general with, you know, my hoodie on, my shoulder was like popping in and out of its socket, which really hurts. And it wasn't a nice experience. But I can say, thankfully, just over 2 weeks later, my shoulder isn't perfect, but I can do most things with it. I can semi-train, like only certain spots at the back in my rear delt hurt. I can't fully stretch yet, but day to day, I can move my shoulder, I can pick things up, I can bear weight. And I was training just on Tuesday and had a relatively good session with my right hand. So I'm hoping that I'll be back. I think it'll probably take a few weeks, you know, granted that I felt like it almost ripped out of its socket.
But you live and you learn these things. I think in the future, if I go up against someone where I think I'm not going to get out of it, I'll definitely just put it down and hopefully continue on. The thing with that was it was a double elimination round. So if I lost after that, if I'd have put it down, I was out of the tournament. So I was really trying not to get that first strike. I wanted to keep my record clean, but it's the way it is. But thankfully, I don't think I need to go to the doctors. Fingers crossed, and hopefully I'll heal up. Takes more than that to get through me. But thank you guys for watching. Hope that was an interesting video. And if you would like to follow along with my club and me, you can either subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I may upload occasionally. But if you want to see more semi-regularish updates, you can follow me on Instagram, which I'll put here. And I'll also put my arm wrestling club's Instagram here. So if you are in the northeast of England and possibly are subscribed to my channel, maybe you can come along. Training is free on a Tuesday and a Friday. So yeah, come along to Newcastle Arm Wrestling Club, also known as Sunderland Arm Wrestling Club. Good to see you there.